Hello, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you never miss out on the news that truly matters to ordinary South Africans. Today we are focusing on something that's been a major talking point across the country: border control. The Border Management Authority, also known as the BMA, has officially tightened control at South Africa's ports of entry, and this move is already causing a lot of reaction. If you've ever driven near Beitbridge, Libombo, Maseru Bridge, or even Ortambo International Airport, you'll know the chaos that can unfold there. Long queues, delayed inspections, and concerns over people entering the country illegally. But that may slowly start to change. According to the latest update from the BMA, there's been a significant increase in law enforcement visibility and coordination to clamp down on illegal crossings and smuggling activities. Now, why does this matter to you, me, and everyone else watching? Well, let's be honest. South Africans have been feeling the pressure for years, from overcrowded clinics to stretched housing resources, increased unemployment, and even crime in some communities. Whether we like to talk about it openly or not, one of the root causes that's often pointed to is uncontrolled migration at our borders. The BMA says it's no longer business as usual. They've deployed more officers at high-risk points, boosted surveillance technology, and are working closely with SAPS, Home Affairs, and the SA Revenue Service to ensure that whoever comes into the country, whether by road, rail, or air, is properly screened. It's not just about stopping people, they're also targeting counterfeit goods, stolen vehicles, and drug trafficking, all of which have found their way into South Africa through poorly monitored entry points. Just this past week, over 1,200 individuals were stopped and questioned across various border points, then more than 350 were denied entry due to fraudulent documents or lack of permits. In one operation near Messina, law enforcement discovered a group trying to cross into the country using a back road that was previously unmonitored. All of them were apprehended and handed over to Home Affairs for processing. One officer on the ground said, "It's not about being anti-foreigner, it's about being pro-law. South Africa welcomes visitors, but they must come legally and follow the right procedures." Now some may say, why are we only tightening the borders now? Why wasn't this done 5 or 10 years ago, before things got out of hand? And those are fair questions. But according to the Border Management Authority, the new strategy is not just reactive, it's part of a long-term national security plan that was delayed by limited funding and structural challenges. The appointment of permanent staff, improved infrastructure, and legislative support have finally allowed them to take stronger action. And the emotional side of this story can't be ignored either. Many South Africans, especially those in border towns like Messina, Komatipoort, and Vicksburg, have been begging for years for government to take them seriously. They've watched their small towns change, sometimes for the worse, and they've felt abandoned. So for those communities, this shift feels like someone is finally listening. On the flip side, there are those raising human rights concerns. Civil society groups are worried about how migrants are being treated during inspections. They've called for transparency and proper oversight to make sure enforcement doesn't turn into harassment or abuse. The BMA responded by saying all officers receive training to uphold human rights and are supervised during operations, with consequences for any misconduct. The key takeaway here is that South Africa is now taking border control more seriously than ever before. But as always, the real test will be consistency. Will these new measures last, or will they fade away once the pressure dies down? Will the officers remain active year-round, or will smugglers and illegal entrants simply find new routes in time? All images used in this video are for illustration purposes only. Thanks for watching till the end. Now we want to hear from you.